If you've been following me at all on this journey and you see the look on my face right now, you know what's coming next, right? You see all the stuff behind me, how it looks very, very different? You know what's coming, right? We're fixing to test it. That's right. First, though, let me give you a tour of this brutish monstrosity that I have created, all right? So the motor is off of a Craftsman table saw. I thought I could put a speed control on it, but that didn't work because it is an on or off motor. Now, it's a very sturdy motor, very good. I ended up going into a 40-to-1 gear ratio reduction box. We have a carrier bearing over here. You can see how I've got it all secured. This is going to reduce us coming out from 1,725 RPMs to 43 RPMs. We then went to a 14-inch roller, or a 14-inch pulley wheel. I am sorry, y'all. It's kind of late. Up to our 8 3/4. Now, that should give us around 60 beats per minute right there. And we used the variable bands. I may have to add some tensioner pulleys at some point, but I'll cross that bridge when I get there, all right? On the electrical side of it, I went with simple Romex, medium duty plug-in. Comes up here, we come into a receptacle box right there. Now that is currently hot, so I could plug in a light, a grinder, a drill, whatever I needed. I have an outlet right there. This switch is a secondary safety, okay? It is between the motor and this foot pedal. Now, I think the foot pedal was a problem earlier. I've spent some time actually messing with the wiring and stuff like that. But after the switch, after the foot pedal and then after the switch, we come back here to our little pigtail where I've rewired the back of the motor. So when I engage the motor, it'll spin the gearbox, turn the pulley, which by the math should spin my Da Vinci wheel at 60 rounds per minute, giving me approximately 1 hit per second on my railroad track with my 10-pound hammer on the oak arm with one hell of a hinge. All right, now I have not actually tested this, and pass or fail, I will post this video, okay? If all the lights go out, y'all are going to get to see it. But I've bumped the motor one time to make sure it engaged without any breakers blowing or anything like that when I was rewiring. Here we go. All right, so here we go. We turn on our safety. Engage the foot pedal. No! Okay, let's see what's the deal here. We are binding up somewhere. All right. Yeah, you know that whole thing I said about success or failure? I want to post this video. Yeah, failure's not an option. So I have unhooked the big spring. I did have the big spring on there. I liked how it hit. Now we're going to try it again, okay? By gum. Well, that right there is an answered prayer and a burden off my shoulders. I have been sweating bullets because I knew that if I went to the Viking Festival this weekend and I didn't have something that could help me swing a hammer, that my arm was going to seize up and I wasn't going to be able to put on as good a show for people as I want to. And that right there behind me, that is the culmination of about 10 years of wanting one. I mean, really and truly, that's a bucket list. That's a bucket list item sitting right there behind me. So, you know, my buddy Jim helped me out a whole bunch on it. I appreciate him. And the guys out at Eagle Cutting, out in Nash off Industrial, look, if you have any kind of needs, go out there and check them out. That's the great shop of guys. Brandon out there was absolutely instrumental in helping me get this up and running. I mean, I know they had to put me ahead of people. They really got me done in just one day so that I could be ready to put on a show this weekend at the Viking Festival and then again next weekend at the Boggy Creek Monster Festival. So join us out there. And I also don't want to forget about Toasted Gamers Inc. I mean, that guy, he really has been awesome through this whole process. He's been working with me on the pulleys and the gearing and all that stuff and has given me some resources that I could not have done this without. 100%. All right. You've seen him. If you look in my comments, I'm sure he's there. Go over and give him a follow. He's a great stand-up guy. All right. But here's the thing. If you want to see it in action, of course, I'm going to be posting videos here a bunch. Okay. I'm fixing to show this thing off because this is freaking awesome. I love it. But come out to the Spring Awakening Viking Festival this Saturday and Sunday at the Dancing Ranch Farms in Fouke, Arkansas, down off County Road 26. You take 71 south, just north of Fouke. Plug it into your GPS, it's on there. Also, next weekend is the Boggy Creek Monster Festival. And at both festivals, I'm going to have the blacksmithing shop set up. I'm going to have my actual just anvil set up. I've got a coal forge that I just built and this power hammer. And my wife is going to be sitting right there next to me. She has made some awesome stuff here lately. She's Cryptid Kitchen. And it's, y'all, I'm going to get way too fat way too soon. All right, I'm just telling you right now. Cherry apple butter. She made a cinnamon raisin butter. And she just made a batch of salsa that I've had to not reach over and grab a jar of. All right. I mean, we'll have samples available for anybody who wants to try anything. Come out, get you a bite to eat at either festival this weekend or next weekend, the Spring Awakening Viking Festival. Sorry, Darby. I just said it wrong. Or the Boggy Creek Monster Festival next weekend right here in Fouke, Arkansas. Be watching for me to post more videos. Thank you for joining me on this journey. It has been it's been stressful, but it's been so much fun. I mean, this is an amazing build. It's the coolest thing I've ever made. It's really cool. Well, maybe other than my kids. I don't know. What, third coolest, maybe? All right. Anyway, have a blessed night. I'll see y'all later.